Hey everybody, I'm doing crochet ponytails on my baby girl Kyler's hair just as a protective style and giving her other options. You know, a girl has to have options. Stay tuned. So you'll need some crochet hair of your choice, a creamy moisturizer of your choice, some type of oil to sit in the moisture. I'm using Jamaican black castor oil. I also like to use like a kitty gel just to define those curls. Sulfur 8 is good for growing the hair. You'll need a brush, you'll need a crochet needle. I just love pink oil moisturizer. I use that and I'll show you how. You need some LOC N gel to define those parts, a brush, and shears. Okay? So right now I'm just going to moisturize my baby girl's hair. So I'm putting in leave-in. I forgot to mention that. Please put a leave-in in there. Then I'm putting a creamy moisturizer. And I think the name of this brand is CurlyKids or CurlyKids. They have leave-in moisturizer and like a defining gel. I'm using all three. They probably have other products, but those are the only products that I saw and I got. And then Jamaican black castor oil is so good as far as length is concerned. It hasn't thickened my baby girl's hair up, and I'm just thinking that only time will thicken her hair up because I started out with really thin hair and I ended up with too much hair. Well, not too much hair, but a lot. Too much for me, but it was a lot. So that's just me moisturizing. This pink oil moisturizer, actually, after putting all that stuff on there, the pink oil moisturizer is really just sitting on top. But it's going to come back into play in this style. And again, I'll show you how. So don't leave that out. I'm just oiling my baby girl's scalp with the sulfur 8, just hoping that this will kind of thicken her hair up. So I've been using that a little bit. I need to be a little bit more consistent with the sulfur 8. A lot of people don't like the way it smells, but it doesn't bother me because it smells like hair growth. That's what I want my child's hair to do, just thicken up. Because I mean, it'll grow. It just needs to thicken up. And then I have this Tangle Teasing brush because it just, combs through her curls with ease. And here I'm parting her hair off. You can part the hair however you see fit, however you want to part your child's hair. I was just pretty much freestyling it. What I thought I was going to do, I didn't even end up doing. So just do, go where your hands take you. That's fine. So I'm just parting her hair off. Now, that lock-in gel, that's going to help with like defining those parts because I'm not the best parter, but I love a clean part. So this is going to help you. I mean, the braiding community, at least the braiders that I know and the stylists that I know, we all use it. Now I'm applying my daughter's rubber bands. I'm making sure that I'm not wrapping them around too tight or too many times, loose enough so that it won't, break or choke her hair. And I do consider it a protective style, but I do not let her sleep overnight in them because I just have a thing about rubber bands. And I know some people would be like, okay, well, you could use those elastics, but those pop, especially when your child's hair is super moisturized. They'll pop. So they're really pointless to me. So I just use rubber bands. I just make sure my daughter doesn't sleep in them. Now I'm gonna start off by twisting her ponytails. Her own hair. I'm gonna twist them, but when I put the crochet hair on, I'm gonna untwist them. And the reason why I do this is because it'll when I take the her real hair down, it'll have like a wave pattern similar to the crochet hair, so it's easily for me blended when I twist it together, and then you'll see what I mean. So I know in this clip I have already added the crochet hair. I guess because that footage got lost, but I am going to show you how I add the hair on some of the other ponytails. So don't worry about that. Sorry. And I like to cut the hair in a downward motion and like lightly cut it. You will get a feel for it yourself. I just don't want a blunt cut on the ends of the crochet hair, because then it really does give it a fake appearance. Um, so I like to try to taper it kind of. So that's why I'm cutting it like that, almost like a razor in effect, and in a downward motion, if that makes any sense. And here, I'm putting it on, putting some hair on, and I'll show you a close up of how I put it on. But I also spray a leave-in on the crochet hair, and I put the pink oil moisturizer. This is where it comes into play on the crochet hair. Even though it's fake hair, I want to treat it like it's my baby girl's hair so that it will blend better and it'll look more natural to her hair. And you can use more than just one piece. I'm using one piece because my daughter has thin, fine hair. So I'm using one piece so it will give it, more of a realistic feel. I don't want her to have big, heavy ponytails, and then you can kind of see how thin her hair is on her scalp. Just gauge it based on your child's own density of her hair. And here you can kind of see if the ponytail's matching length, and if not, just twist it up some more. No biggie. And this is not easy explaining, so just pay close attention for me. And I'm kind of out of frame right here, but you'll see me do it again. So just keep watching. And make sure when you're twisting the hair, you're twisting it in the right direction. If you're twisting it in the wrong direction, um you'll see once you're done twisting it. But make sure your fingertips are close together so that you'll get that tightness. You don't want to, have your hands like loosely, far away from the actual top of the twist, if that makes sense. Like keep your fingers close, like in a pinching type motion. Not hurting, not to the point where you're putting so much pressure that you're hurting your fingertips, but just, you see how my fingers are close together. I don't have the strands in my palms of my hands twisting. I have them between my fingers. Make sure you put bows, knobs, ribbons, whatever you choose, but make sure you put them on the top so that you can hide any like knobby look or knotty look, so that it'll look natural, it'll look seamless. You won't be able to tell that it's crocheted in there. I like to do ribbons in the top. I think it looks cute, especially with long ponytails. These not ribbons. What are these? Like clips or balls or whatever. You know what I'm saying. And I kind of like to put it a little bit through the actual knot so that it'll lay that ponytail. Because you see at first the ponytails like they were kind of like flying just a little bit. Me putting it through that knot and a little bit through her hair makes it, flattens it, makes it sit closer to her head, makes the ponytail sit closer to her head. And that's the style, guys. I was inspired by watching other people on YouTube do this, and this is my first time doing my daughter's hair on camera. I'll only get better showing you guys how I do it. Um, it wasn't easy, but thanks for watching. If you would like more videos featuring my baby girl, let me know. Subscribe, guys, for lifestyle videos, vlogs, try on hauls. Be lit.